What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today is kind of a relaxed day. Been finishing up some things around the house, and now I'm going to pick up my kiddos. But my son and I are going to head out, and we're actually going to start preparing our hunting spot. And I'll talk about it a little bit more when we get there, but I'm really excited this year because I'm going to take my son with me hunting. And so last year, he kind of went with me when I set up stands and just to get out in the woods and things. But this year, I'm actually going to put him in the blind with me. And he's 4, so he's not big enough quite yet to actually shoot a gun or bow or anything. But just to have him with me, I think is going to be really cool. And so I'm really excited about that. Really excited to have him tag along with me. Matter of fact, my biggest goal as a hunter this year, in terms of whitetail hunting, is to take a deer with a bow with him with me in the blind. And so we're going to go to a spot that's on my uncle's property, and we're going to set up a blind and just start getting things together, put out a camera, and getting ready. It's the end of July, so it's July 26th, and actually hunting season, bow season, comes in the 1st of September, or the first weekend of September here in Kentucky. And so it'll be here before you know it. I'm gonna go pick up my kids, and then from there we're going to load up, go get my dad's 4-wheeler, and then just go have a little fun in the woods with my boy this evening. If you like these style of videos, these vlog type videos where it's, you know, not a specific thing going on, it's just kind of a day in the life, if you will. If you like that sort of thing, make sure to comment below, let us know. We'll try to put more of those out there for you if you like those. And so if you haven't, please consider subscribing. Lots of good things coming up in the fall with elk hunting and deer hunting, and we're just super excited about everything. So yeah, guys, thanks for hanging in there. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, Ev, tell them what's up, bud.
We're going to get a 4-wheeler at Papa Junior's.
Going to get a 4-wheeler at Papa Junior's. What are we going to do after that?
We're going in the woods.
Going in the woods?
Yes.
What are we going to do in the woods, you know?
We're going to build something.
We're going to put a blind up so we can deer hunt out of it.
Yes, we're going to build that. If we see deer.
Yeah, buddy. Are you excited?
Yes.
Me too, bud. What's up, everybody? We are officially landed. We have arrived down here where we're going to put our blind, and let me just show you what we got going on right now. First off, we got Mr. Everett, our brother Logan, and we got our blind. We got a couple chairs to go in the blind. We got some corn. We have a trail camera, and we got our wheeler. And so
4-wheeler.
it's a 4-wheeler. Are you excited to ride?
Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna load everything up and head back on top of this ridge and get things set up.
Daddy, why did we fall?
Over here.
In the woods. Here in the woods.
You gotta be quiet when we're in the woods, okay? Welcome to our spot. So just to give you a little bit of
Daddy,
what?
are you trying to? We have to look for a deer.
We're looking for deer, yeah. Just to give you a little kind of insight on where we are. Basically, we are on a big ridge top that goes all the way around this road, and right over here if you can see, not yet, it's not. If you look over this way, this is really good bedding for deer. It always has been. And so historically, we've had a blind up here. Matter of fact, Logan killed his first deer right here last year. Right, Mr. Logan?
Mm-hmm.
And so basically the deer come out of the bedding up on this ridge to feed, and then also just to kind of travel backwards and forth between different food sources and different bedding and things like that. It's a nice little travel ridge that historically deer have always kind of used. Now, there's not huge giant deer that's been taken off of this spot. We've had blinds up in the past and feeders and things, and if we do get pictures of good bucks, it's usually at nighttime, and they're smart. Those big mature deer know. And so the point of this spot for me, I have one goal this year, and it is to kill a deer with the bow with Everett in the blind. And so that is what we're doing up here. We're going to put the blind. That's why we're going to put corn out. Now in Kentucky, let me bring this point up. In Kentucky, you can feed. So you can put corn out, a bait. And I know that's a highly debatable thing in hunting. And you guys let me know what you think. What's your comments on it? Me personally, I think I lean both ways. Matter of fact, I hunt both ways. For this purpose, again, you know, my point is to have my son with me in the blind, and I want him to be able to enjoy a deer, see it come in. Maybe, you know, hopefully I can take one, and so with the corn, that's going to obviously help kind of bring deer to a certain spot, and we'll have the blind there so he can, you know, as far as a 4-year-old, you know, having them in a blind and things like that, it makes it easier. I'm not concerned with shooting like a huge buck here. That's not my goal. I also like the other styles of hunting where you're finding bedding and you're chasing the deer and you're trying to, you know, make a move on them and stay mobile. I love all that stuff too. And so I agree kind of with both. I think as long as you're legal and you're doing things legally, you know, hammer down. And matter of fact, I think in the hunting community, there's like these wars between people almost of like, well, your way is wrong and my way is right. Listen guys, we're all on the same team. We are hunters, and we're trying to enjoy nature, enjoy creation, take an animal, feed our families, and as long as you're doing that in a legal way, I think we should support one another and encourage one another. And so yeah, that's my little 2 cents. But we're gonna start getting this stuff set up over here, getting some corn put out, getting the camera put out, and then hopefully in a couple weeks when we come back, we will see some pictures of some deer. Alright guys, today's daily challenge. I'm walking around this blind and seeing just trash. Always leave a place better than you found it. And going on with that, whatever you take in, take back out guys. There's absolutely no need to leave trash everywhere. It just makes a place look bad. Littering, it's not good. So yeah, clean up after yourself. That's a good thing, good way to live. Always leave a place better than you found it. What do you say, Mr. Everett? What is that right there? What do we got?
I'm trying to look for stuff in that pond.
A little pond.
We will not whack. We will not work.
Alright guys, you see our blind is nearly set up. Now, one thing I forgot to get, the last time I had this blind set up was turkey season, and we left it out overnight and a huge storm came through and literally jerked, like it was I had it pinned down to the ground with stake down, and it literally just picked it up and blew it off. Luckily, the strings I still have attached, and it held it, and it got tangled up in some rope. But I lost my stakes, and so I got to get some of those. But I've got it tied down really good, so it shouldn't be a problem. We'll leave it for a couple weeks, and next time I come back, I'll bring some stakes. Boys will be boys, playing in water and mud. Logan, what do you think, dude?
That's good. If I was a deer, I wouldn't see it. No idea.
So we got the corn set up, and again, this corn issue, I've heard a matter of fact, I heard Ted Nugent say one time that you put a worm on your hook when you go fishing. It's kind of the same thing while deer hunting, and it kind of makes sense. But in all seriousness, some people think that, you know, hey, it gives you, they think it, you know, hey, it gives you an unfair advantage. And that's probably true in ways. Now, this, just because the corn here does not guarantee that you're going to kill a deer or even see a deer. These animals are extremely smart, and to be honest with you, as hunters, I feel like everything we're trying to do is to give us some type of advantage, whether it be our camo pattern or the tree we pick or the trail we pick or how we scout. We're trying to get the upper hand on a deer. And so again, you know, my whole point of this setup with the corn, the blind, is so that I can take him with me and us see deer together, watch deer together, and hopefully harvest deer. And so that's the goal. And I feel like this setup is an easy way for us to do that. It's, you know, safe for him to be in the blind. He can move around, and it kind of, the corn just helps bring the deer in front of us. And so that's kind of where we are on it. Everett is running through the corn. Let's not run through the corn, bud. Let's keep it.
I want to walk through there.
Walk one more time. There goes the scent. No, this is what it's all about, guys. Having my boy out here with me and my brother with me. We're out here having fun, and you know, we're being a little loud, getting a little scent everywhere, and that's okay. It's July. We got a lot of time before deer season, but we're starting to you know, get things together. How's your deer season coming? Are you prepared? You still got things to do? Comment below, let us know. Hopefully the beginning of the year, I'm completely out of deer meat, so hopefully early season we can get us a nice big mature doe, or who knows, maybe a buck. We'll just see. And so hopefully we can get something early year, have some meat, and there we go. We got one more thing to do, and that's set up our camera, and then we should be good to go. Meanwhile, Everett's he's practicing his bull elk thrashing on trees. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but this spot has been a spot that I've been around and my family's hunted for years and years and years. What?
Can we go inside?
Yeah, go on in. You gotta go around to the other side over there. Watch those strings. My uncle, great uncle actually, owns this property. And we've hunted here ever since I started hunting. I killed my first deer close to here. I killed my first turkey just out this ridge. Logan killed his first deer here. Maybe even Everett will kill his first deer here. Who knows? So it's kind of a special spot. And so, again, just excited to be out with the family. Excited about the season coming up. Everett getting to go with me this year. Again, I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse. I've said all this a ton, but just really something special to get out, enjoy creation. I challenge you this year, if you've not tried hunting, maybe start. Find a buddy, find a family member, find someone who will be willing to take you, and I'm confident that you'll thoroughly enjoy it. There's nothing like it. Not only do you get to eat meat, of course, and get food the real organic way, but you also get to spend time with family, fellowship, the company of it all. That's what we're all about, and you really can't put words into that until you really experience it. So I challenge you to get out and do that this year if you've not. Everett, you want to say anything?
I wanted Logan to come inside.
You want Logan to come inside? Logan, you got any closing remarks?
He got to his ear.
You guys get in there and check it out. See what it's all about.
We're looking out the window. This window.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks again for watching. Have a great evening. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time.